Welcome back, my duelist friends, Casual Duelist, and today you guys will notice the thumbnail included the card of Sanctity. This means we are doing a loot report today. So, loot report November, cool things we did. We picked up sort of like a collection. It was partially, kind of mostly like a trade I got rid of. Not got rid of. I traded to a younger player some really cool Pokemon cards, some old school first editions back when they used to have first editions, a couple good foils, a couple good rares, just some cool stuff. They had some Digimon cards and some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and this is actually like the first time in a long time where like when I traded for an entire collection, I got stuff that wasn't fully beat up, which was cool. Now, as far as like showing you all the stuff, I'm going to show you a good majority of it, but I want to talk about it as we go through it. So I want to start with the Digimon cards because like this isn't like your usual stuff. These are from the newest game, the newest Bandai TCG of it. So if you guys are familiar with like the backs of the cards, this is what we're doing. And rather than shuffling through two booster boxes that have already been opened, I'm here to say like we got something kind of cool out of it. There was a complete set of the base cards for this set. So we were able to like get that. So I'm going to cycle through these while we talk about it. But this is from their classic collection. And the classic collection had some throwback cards that had art that mimicked older cards from the first Digimon set back when it was the Digibattle card game. And some of these cards are actually, a lot of these are like the first set or two from then, like minus things like War Greymon. Like he was like a Taco Bell promo or something when we first saw his card. Phoenixmon was in like the first set. Gabumon. Some of these were like would have been like starter deck cards because it was a two-player starter. Vmon wasn't until like the third set or something. But it was really cool. And it was definitely worth being able to see a set of these. Now, one of the cool cards that was in here that mimics the absolute old school look is this Wergarurumon. This is essentially, though, just like a nostalgia set. And you will notice that these two are the exact same card. It's just a matter of like which one you have a preference for. And I don't think every card in the set had an alternate, but it is cool to get a look at that. And again, like this is actually a really cheap set. Like if you guys wanted to, you guys could get booster boxes for this around $30 on TCG Player. I think still, because I did pick this up. It's been a few weeks. I did get to go through there and like make like just this one collection pile. This is something that I'm probably going to toss in a binder, put on a shelf. This is something that's really cool to me. I probably will not collect a whole bunch of this game. Only because I don't really have anybody to play it with. We have loads of these extras. We are starting to think about doing giveaways again on the channel as we're slowly working a little bit of extra into our budget here. Again, people have been generous with the buy me a coffee. Some people have actually just straight sent me stuff. Hoping that I would be able to send it to other players. A lot of times we give away stuff like when I'm found at like a locals tournament or something. I always try to have some stuff to give away to people. We're probably gonna start bringing that back. Because again, it's been a minute. I did enjoy writing people like a handwritten letter, and giving them a card or 2 or 10 or whatever it was. It was just fun. But yeah, I use these. I'm going to use some of these as like tokens for stuff, or as like dual centers for the Yu-Gi-Oh, which is cool. Skull Greymon, look at that. Here's a card I never had when I was young. I never had a Venomiotismon, but we get the old school in here too. This was nice. Piedmon, probably one of my favorites. Diaboromon, definitely cool because it's from like the first movie. Again, they got these extra cards. They call them options. We used to have options. They got this thing right here. It's called a Tamer. I have no idea how to play this. I got it because it looked cool. Some of these remind me of, again, the old aesthetic of the cards. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I have a card of this. I don't think this was the name of the original. And I'm pretty sure all the kanji right there were, like, romanized to say sweet. Like, I don't remember the card 100%, but, like, that seems right from my childhood. Um, but yeah, even the secret rare machine Dramon was in the set. So this was cool. Again, this is something I will probably just put in a binder, and I'm just really happy that I was able to get that. The rest of this is all, it's like a collector set or two of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. There was a random like second edition, I think, Mesa Pegasus. This could have been something really really cool had this been like alpha or beta, just because of how old that would have been. But like again, it's very hard to tell. I took it to a couple card shops just to have them help me figure this out. The consensus is that this was second edition, but it's still cool. Especially because like bands should be changed to banding as an effect that was something that was a little later on. Um, it's a really cool effect. And then like all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in here, like again, this is like a pretty big box. I'm just gonna kind of cycle through these as we go, and if you guys see things that are cool, that's awesome. Let me know in the comments section. Anything that's extras, again, I'm probably going to go ahead and start doing giveaways for or with again. So like, machine duplication, always a fun card to get. Gizmex are always fun. Orochi was definitely fun if you were playing like Grand Maju. The Piri Reese map, Prep of Rights is always good. Limited removals, card troopers. There's a lot of very neat cards in here. But again, this is like a deck building set. I want to say this was all Amazing Defenders, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. But it would be nice to be able to like pass some of this on to players who want them, as well as valuing the people that come here and support this channel. But like I said, I'm thinking we're gonna be able to start doing that again because the support has been growing. I've had, like I said, the buy me a coffee. That's been working. People have been doing that. It's been allowing us to buy sleeves. It allows us to pick up small collections like this from time to time. It helps us buy, especially like the speed duel sets. Like we're gonna be able to get the next one that's coming out. The what was it again? It was the Battle City Finals box. And again, it's going to go on hiatus. That could be clever double talk for they're just not going to be functionally doing anything with Speed Duel anymore. Which again, while it would be definitely upsetting, is fine. It's their company. They have to prioritize the profits, or else the game entirely goes under. Not just one small format of it, but honestly, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take maybe a year to do all the rebalance for the game, because again, they're almost at the end of what they could do for like GX themed time periods. You're definitely getting towards the end of what you could do for the original, like the Duel Monsters variant of Yu-Gi-Oh. And yeah, you're gonna have to look forward to like being able to play synchros. So whether or not we're gonna have skills that just make any card a tuner once per duel, or we're just gonna play like smaller synchros, that's gonna be good. Somebody mentioned, and I think they are probably right actually. One thing that they will have to do once we get the synchros is we're gonna either have to relearn what it meant as far as playing a synchro as a special summon from the extra deck, or flat out ban or possibly limit to single a copy of Waking the Dragon. So as great as that little technique works when all we're dealing with is all these fighting types, I said that wrong, all these fusion cards, it's good because like the heroes say they must be fusion summoned. But everything else is, for the most part, is like, yeah, you can totally just play Destiny and Dragoon. You just get the special summon that. You can just go ahead and put Blue Eyes Ultimate directly on the field. That's fine too. And you get like a lot of these effects where like that could be considered pretty game breaking. And like, again, we'll take a look at synchros. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe that's not how it works. But we're also going to get a lot of cool cards that are going to help us keep up. I did notice that Max C was absolutely listed already as one of the cards that will be part of the set. This is actually a really cool hand trap here. Sorry. But we will get that. We'll get Max C. Max C will be fine. They are going to reprint the gods again. That's going to be fine. They're going to be Prismatic Secrets, which is going to be neat, especially because it's going to have the Speed Duel logo emblem on it with the watermark. That's fine. I'm excited to see they said it's something like 120 new cards to the format, which again, that is exciting. We'll probably sign some of the skill cards and send out signed skills based on what the players want. So again, like I said, we're gonna probably wait till like either the beginning of the new year, or we're going to wait till December to start doing the giveaways. You guys let me know in the comments. Just join the conversation, okay? Do you guys want to see that come back? How do you guys want me to handle it? Are we talking like maybe one person a week? We just got to figure that bit out. Last stack coming out now. And again, some of these are kind of cool. Like I like Purely. That's a cool little card. Psych, this part was actually organized, which is cool. So again, just kind of good stuff. Some more incest in here. So this was like a big deck building set. So while it was cool for them to open it, this is one of those things where they were probably just looking at the set and like not knowing what they were buying. Duelist, the youngin, was definitely more into the Pokemon. I wish him all the luck in collecting all the coolest stuff and getting that. Now I'm going to show you like the piece that was like the coolest thing in this set to me. And I promise you, I didn't put it in this. It was already in this. This was just like cool as crap. But I guess you could buy your own slabs out there. This is not something I had known about. And you can screw them in. And they got a Ghost Rare number 101 Silent Honor Arc. And again, this card's like somewhere in like the lower 20s to maybe mid 20s to like low 30s. I think Ghost Rares are just so cool. And to just randomly happen across one because they were like, oh yeah, it was just a simple conversation, started the whole thing. It was like, oh yeah, we collect. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you collect? It's like, oh, me and my son, we collect Pokemon cards. I'm like, that's awesome. I used to do that all the time too. And he's like, yeah, we collect everything though. And I was like, one of my favorite things to collect was Digimon. That's what actually brought this up. They were like, are you sure? You want to take a look at some? You want to buy them maybe? I was like, yeah, let me take a look at them. I'll try to, run down a quick price. I went to TCG Player, basically. Just went to TCG Player and just ran straight down the pricing. And gave him a fairly, as fair as I could, bit. Because I do try to take things in at somewhere between 65 to 85% value. And again, they told me they had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I said, well, let me see those too. And went ahead and did this all up. And then I went a little above and beyond on the trade portion because I gave him a fair price in the cash. And then what I did was I went a little past that. I said, like, let me get some of my old Pokemon cards. I don't do anything with them anymore, but he's collecting. They're making a cool collection together. It's a great father-son moment. I wanted to try to, add some fun to that for them. So I did. I pulled out, a couple of old school, Team Aqua's Kyogre. I had a foil and a non-foil that were in hard case and sleeve, so let those go. I let a foil Neo Genesis Skarmory go, and I had a small handful. It was like 2 or 3 old school, and they may have all been Team Rocket set too, like the original Team Rocket from like 2000, 2001. And there were like 3 first editions, I think there were. All common characters, and I sleeved and hard cased them, and I brought them to him, and the smile, the joy was worth it all. Again, there's some cards in here like I will be using. Like I like those foil 1-for-1s. So if you're watching this, bud, I'm definitely going to start using those. So like anytime you see me play 1-for-1, just know you've helped me in that duel. Like that's cool. I'm probably going to keep this Pegasus for my Commander collection just because, again, this is cool. This is an old card. I remember having these when I was young, and like this is just a blast of the past. It's worth me putting it in a sleeve and just messing around with it. This is cool. And I love the fact that you had a full set of the Digimon. That really made it cool. I'm going to put this set away in a binder, and I'm going to admire this for years to come, along with like my original sets. Like I have the original starter deck. I have a complete set of the original first edition Digimon Digibattle card game. Like I said, all first edition, every card in the set. I have that all in a binder somewhere. This is a really cool loot report. And besides the honor arc, like I didn't even know these types of cases existed. Like you're gonna make me go spend some money now for like my really cool stuff so that I could do this, and then maybe get some like little stands or something. So this way I could like prop the cards up and like make like a cool little display here maybe. Either way, thank you. Thank you everybody for showing up for this. Again, I know I asked a whole lot of questions during this, like the giveaways. When you obviously you guys want me to start them as soon as possible. Let's be honest. But if there's some cards in here, like the Gizmex, maybe the Rotas or something. Some people like their cards signed. Some people just want the cards. So what I'll do when I do the giveaway stuff is we'll probably make a video showing you what's up for grabs. And then that's what we'll do. We'll do, like, if you want it signed, I'll sign it, whatever. We'll send them out. We'll start doing that. But, like, do you think 1 person a week is good? Do you think 2 people a week? Probably don't want to do more than 2 just because it's going to be a lot more communication, a lot more error that can happen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yesterday's box opening. So, like, this is a couple different types of openings. Again, we're going to take tomorrow off. And then Friday, I'm going to be playing Obelisk the Tormentor for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how to play an Obelisk deck. I call the deck Numeron God. And it's just a really cool way to be able to play really cool cards and actually do something cool at your locals. So if you're interested in that, show up on Friday. Saturday, we're going to have the Ancient Gears for Speed Duel. I think in a week after that, I know I said maybe we weren't going to do anything. I think we're going to go ahead and do like a redo of the Arc Fiends real quick. Arc Fiends were very cool. I liked Titan as far as characters went in GX. But yeah, seriously, let me just wrap this up. I've taken up so much of your time today, guys. I love you guys for showing up. It makes the world of difference to me. You guys have brightened up my day. Do me a favor, like, comment, sub if we're doing all right. Obviously, take care of yourselves because I need you guys to keep showing up. Because if you guys stop showing up, I'm gonna go crazy going, where did all the people go that enjoy this? But no, seriously, take care of yourselves because you're worth it and you're important. And I don't know who needs to hear it today, but I'm here to say it because of that. Do the things, don't do the things. Just take care of yourselves. And I do hope to see you guys again on Friday. Till then, you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later.